What's going on, everybody? This is Living in Arizona Now, and today we're going to explore the Grand Canyon in northern Arizona from Page all the way across the Vermilion Cliffs to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. And let's go ahead and dive in here and take a look. Be sure to watch till the end of this video because we have a real treat for you at the end. All right, here we go. We're headed up Highway 89 towards Page, but first we need to stop at Horseshoe Bend and take a look. All right, so there is an entry fee. It's $10 to park your car at Horseshoe Bend so that you can hike all the way out to the lookout. The hike itself is fairly easy. It's about 1.25 miles. Takes you about an hour to go there and back. That's how long it took me, but it depends on how fast you move. Anyone can really do it, including kids. There is a side that does have a guardrail that was recently put up, so that keeps people safe. But there are still plenty of areas where you can go right up to it with the cliffs without even any sort of railing whatsoever and just look down. But please be careful, it can be dangerous. So now we're headed out across the Glen Canyon Dam just after Page, and this is the dam that holds the water for Lake Powell. All right, so this dam up here on the Colorado River is 710 feet tall. It also is a hydroelectric power plant. It takes its name after John Wesley Powell, who in 1869 led the first expedition down the Colorado River before Lake Powell was ever even a reservoir. And check out these fossilized dinosaur tracks. Next up on this prehistoric road trip, because it sure does seem like it, we're going to the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument, located in northern Coconino County, just south of the Utah border. We're pretty far up Arizona at this point, but you can see the sandstone rocks, Coyote Buttes, Pariah Canyon, also Marble Canyon up here. Here's a look at some cliff dwellers' stone house. Many years ago, prehistoric peoples used to live all up and down the Vermilion Cliffs here, and this is a look at some of the structures and how they would have looked for the cliff dwellers using natural rock. Pretty cool. So even though it was about 100 degrees out, you would go inside one of these stone structures, and it was actually pretty cool. It was tolerable. I actually enjoyed it. So you could see why they would prefer to make their homes out of stone. Really a cool spot, Cliff Dwellers Stone House on the side of 89A. If you get a chance, check it out. All right, next up, we're headed out onto the 89A again, headed towards Lee's Ferry. So here we are basically at the bottom. This is where you can get into the Colorado River. It's called Lee's Ferry. So if you ever wanted to kayak or raft, you pay the $30, park the car for 1 to 7 days. And this is Lee's Ferry, basically the bottom of the Colorado River before the Grand Canyon starts. Lee's Ferry is one area where it was passable for carriages, stagecoaches, whoever was trying to get across the Colorado. Now, there is something interesting about the Colorado River that people don't know. It is cold, and when I say cold, I mean bone-chilling cold. Trust me, I got in there, and it was freezing. It's basically fresh glacier melt right off the Colorado Rockies. It's actually kind of cold in here, but this is off-road. Far northern Arizona, southern Utah.
Boy, it'd be nice to camp back here.
Yeah. See the pink rock right there. So as the sun started to go down, we went looking for a campground and posted up for the night, and let's start out next day up on the Grand Canyon's North Rim. All right, we woke up at the campground. Now we're headed out to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. It's pretty cold out here, a balmy 44 degrees, and it's the middle, no, actually, it's the middle of summer, but early August 9th, 2020. So that's interesting. North rim of the Grand Canyon, here we go. Here's Glen Canyon National Park. You pay the toll to get in. There's buffalo out here.
The Donka.
Now we're going through the Kaibab National Forest, approximately 8,000 feet elevation. The trees you can see in here are some aspens, ponderosa pine, Douglas fir, and other blue spruce, even oaks. Really beautiful up here, 8,000 feet elevation. And now we will let the fun really begin as we arrive here at the North Rim Lodge. Not too many people up here. You can stay at one of these lodges, cabins right here on the canyon. It's right there. Check out this lodge here. Really amazing because this lodge sits at the edge of the cliff, and something that I also find pretty cool about it is it's made of stone, entirely of stone and wood, and they just don't build it like that anymore. So it's a real doozy, a real classic lodge. If you get a chance, you should try to check it out. And if you want some really fresh drinking water, check this out. I would just like to say thanks to everyone who supports this channel by watching these videos, liking them, and subscribing to the channel. So watch some of these other videos on the channel if you like. We have many driving tours and tours around. We'll see you on the next one.